Good morning, evening or afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. Thanks for joining us again for another little moosey down the beach. See a ship off in the distance. This services our local marker buoys. There's a big sandbank out there about a mile out that goes around and services them. That's been here sort of a couple of days, so must have a fair bit of work to do here. Really sandy, we've had some really high tides. So yeah, we're down for a look, hopefully find some goodies. We'll report back soon. Well, you can just see the hole that come out from down there. I've just had a rather large piece of jasper with some maybe some quartz bands for it. The size of that. It's got some fantastic bands for it. Well chuffed for that. It's the biggest bit I've ever seen. Cool.
Good morning, and I've got my first find. A nice bit, if I can turn it over, the fossil bone. Hope you can see that okay. See you on the next find.
And just had a bit of fossil wood. Oop, get my balance. Yeah, it was quite a nice little sliver. There's also something metal over there, I'll just quickly grab that, just in case. No, it's just a bit of rubbish. But we'll be keeping this. Lovely.
So I've gone for a bit of a double whammy today. I've got here a nice bit of belemnite and a bit of bone. 2 finds, 1 place. Very lucky, I say.
Ah, yeah, it's nice. Goes with a nice bit of sea glass. And I've just had a bit of ceramic or pot or something. Or tile. Who knows? Nice one.
Can you see my find? Nice bit of sea glass. Lovely there.
I've just had another bit of fossil wood. Bit scarce on the old finds today, but still got a ways to walk back, so hopefully we find some more bits for yous. See you on the next one.
Connor is at the low tide bit, now at the high tide bit, and look what I've just found. Lovely chunk with another aqua sea glass. Lovely.
Little chunk of jet. Not bad little piece. Go with our collection for crafting in the winter.
In front of me, I've got a lovely bit of fossil wood. First bit of the day.
Well, we've just had a bit of sea glass. Go on, Kerry, do the honours. That's a lovely coloured bit. That's probably about the 3rd aqua bit we've had today. So it's not been too bad. Wicked.
Got a lovely live extraction for you. Nice bit of sea glass.
Well, finally got a bit of fossil bone. My first bit of the day. I thought I was going to get absolutely skunked, not find a piece, but yeah, first bit of the day. Kerry's had like 3 or 4 bits. She's really smashed me today. So yeah, lovely.
I have a find here, which is a very small bit of bone. Lovely. Okay, so right in front of us we have another double whammy. I've got, I'll put it on my leg, bit of bone and bit of belemnite. Another double whammy. We're just looking through all the gravel, see what we can find. See you on the next find.
So the monster bit. I'll show you some more when I'm home. So there's loads of people about and I don't want to draw attention to myself. And we're back at Bottles and Blisters HQ after quite a bit of a mission. Found some nice little bits though. We'll start off with the rubbish. Got someone's old, I think this is an old camera case, nothing in it. And that was on the high tide line, so thought we'd take that out, get that in the bin. A Tango apple poppin' candy wrapper. An old bit of rope with a bit of tape round it. A horrible old bit of polystyrene. Got a lid off an old coffee or something. Usable tie wrap, which I'll put in the toolbox and use. An old bit of scaffold pipe that's well rotten and rusted. Got this, I've not got a clue what this is. Weird little plastic tube, I might keep that as that might come in handy one day for something. It's just hollow. Also got this big chunk of rubber which I might keep. So I'm into remote control cars and I might use that for a paddle on a bumper. Because I do like smashing them up. So also got couple of mushroom tops. Me and Kerry will flatten these off and find a nice little stem for them like this. And we'll put that to use very soon. Got one piece of jet, a little small piece, a little bit of pottery or ceramics. Don't know if it's off a bowl or a plate, maybe a cup. Got them bits of sea glass. I don't know whether this is another bit of uranium glass, because I think that's a slightly different colour to that bit. This is what we normally find, and that's off like Stella bottles and Carlsberg bottles, but that just seems to have a little bit more sort of a glow to it. So I'll put that under UV light later, and hopefully that's another bit. Okay, got another little bit of porcelain, or maybe a bit of shell mother of pearl. There's our little bits of bone. That's quite a nice piece. Got a nice worn shine on it. There's a bone marrow side. Another absolutely tiny little fragment of bone. Another bit. That's our biggest bit of the day. Got a couple of little bits of belemnite. Bit scarce on them today. There was loads last week, but that's how it goes. First bit of bone I found. There's the last bit. That was a bit hasty filming down the beach. So just before I found this, some fellow beachcombers had just walked past and gone and shown us a couple of bits they'd found, and yeah, they'd walked past this bit, so we didn't want to be too excited and let them know that they'd just walked past a bit. So yeah, kept that to ourselves, and yeah, it's a lovely big chunk. So yeah, so I'll round up for the weekend's hunt. Oh, and that big bit of jasper. How could I forget that? Look at that. That's a beautiful bit. Massive. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might try and find someone with a tile cutter to cut it into a nice shape for me. Unless I buy a tile cutter. Not a lot of money. There's a few other bits I've got that I wouldn't mind cutting up with it. So might have to invest in one of them in the near future. Yeah, thanks for watching. Good luck and happy hunting from me and Kerry if you get out. And we'll see you next week.